Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the Robot Spirits or Robot Damashii. We have Guardian Bravo. This is the 1 out of the 5 Jaegers for the new movie Pacific Rim Uprising. Great movie. Watched it recently and definitely recommend to check it out if you like giant robots. Even kaijus or monsters. Alright, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. Provide the link down below. And hopefully this is available to local stores near you. Yeah, it's I've seen this being listed to a lot of places, so check it out. Alright, so it's a windowed box, a little different from your Robot Spirits, as I mentioned with my review with the Gypsy Avenger. And this is more of your budget robot figure, especially coming from Bandai. Typically your Robot Spirits are about $50 to $80. These ones are about 20 bucks, so definitely a lot cheaper. But considering from what we've seen on the Gypsy Avenger figure, it is great. Quality is there, not as good as the Robot Spirits. Actually, the plastic is a bit more, it feels more durable, but a little less detailed. But still, it's great. I mean, from what I've seen so far. So here we have the the arc whip, that's what they call it, Lex 16 arc whip, or just the whip. And we've seen that being used a lot in the movie as well. There we go. So this one, in terms of design, looking at it, looks like a football player with that giant shoulder armor. Quite interesting. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the box. Let's take a look inside. Alright, so here we go. Guardian Bravo. Now, this one, it has the same frame as Gypsy Avenger. You know, you got that bulky shoulders. And you also have this backside here. Now his, you can detach, but there's not really much on there. So we're just going to leave it there. It does have detachable shoulder as well. And from time to time, it does have a tendency to pop off. It's on that ball joint right there. And yeah, I think that's fixed right there. So there is a tendency, you can even move it forward. It kind of looks weird looking in that aspect, but you do have that, a bit of mobility with that shoulder. Now for the neck, you can look side to side. Has a that kind of a visor. It's painted blue. Alright, so I think that's probably a better way of looking at it. There we go. We got some decals here to the side. We got GN049, that particular logo. Now I'm not sure if there is like affiliation with different countries. They just presented there's 4 Jaegers. So it might be just a joint venture this time around. Very nice. Not as detailed as Gypsy Avenger. I think Gypsy Avenger has a bit more prints. But we can see the one on the side here. 29. 53, 29. Interesting. Wonder if those are some kind of like revisions or some sort. Moving on with articulation, the shoulder here and there's that tendency to pop off. You got a long peg, double jointed. There we go. It seems a little off from this side, but with that shoulder armor, which kind of makes it okay. But again, it's kind of weird looking. You don't have much movement going front. Yeah, there's no swivel to allow you to move forward. So aside from that popping off again, this is as far, well, I guess I just have to play around with that. There we go. Let me go find that shoulder armor to pop off. Alright, where was I? Found it. It went under something. I had to dig through it. So anyways, got it back here. Just be careful of this one. It does have a tendency to pop off, as I demonstrated. Swivel on the bicep, double jointed on the elbow. You got your wrist joints here. Not too bad. Looks like it's double jointed. Yep. It's a double jointed wrist. There is another pair of hands, kind of like similar to Gypsy Danger, the open hands right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and swap that here. There we go. And seems like it's a similar trend, maybe even similar in design, but because it's the same way, it's like this as opposed to just relaxed hands, which definitely is great for holding something or blocking a punch or whatnot, or trying to get up. So that particular hand works. Aside from that, we just have the close, or actually not a close, but the weapon holding hand here, which kind of resembles a fist also. Then you got your mid torso here, which is double jointed and seems to be stuck. Got it stuck on one side. What's going on here? There we go. Alright, so it was just a little stuck, but you got the articulation there. Then you got your waist. It's a bit limited, but you just gotta have to get the, because there's also a ball joint on the bottom or the top of the waist, so you can wiggle that back and forth, and depending on the clearance you can move the legs up. You got the tie swivel there as well. You got your double jointed knee, which is not too bad, although it feels like it's missing a knee armor. Would have been great if there's some there, but not too bad. Then you got your ankle for wide step. So a very articulated figure. I like it a lot. Alright, so side-by-side comparison with Gypsy Avenger. He's shorter, and using our ruler here just for actual size, it's about 6 inches roughly, or a little bit more than that. And metric wise, we got about, I would say, 155 millimeters. So it's about an inch shorter than Gypsy. Also, I was kind of curious too, did they use the same hands? And actually they didn't. So it's a different hand mold, just designed the same way. Other than that, let's put the Gypsy aside here. The other accessory really is the whip. Now, it's kind of curious that they give us two. In the movie, actually, there wasn't really any other weapons for Guardian Bravo other than the missiles I think he has, which are cool. I like those. And unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna be providing like mini missiles here, although it'd be cool to have like swappable shoulder. I can't remember if there were like missiles here on the shoulder or on the sides. Top interchangeable parts, that would be great, but they gave us two whips instead. Although in the movie, from what I remember, there's only one whip. So having two whips, it's actually really flexible in the handle too. And yeah, this is actually really nice. It's a nice flexible whip. Although I'm not sure, nope, it does not hold a post. So very flexible. And you can dual wield with that. Now this is the time where, would it be nice if Gypsy Avenger has the double chain whip. The chain whip sword kind of deal. But that one has already had a good, I mean, two accessories. So I think that's gonna, seems like the trend. You got two accessories. So this one has two whips, one for each hand. Yeah, not too bad. Then let me see if I can do some pose with those. Well, I tried. It's it's actually kind of difficult, especially we cannot really mold that whip to whichever way you want. So I'll go with this. I usually just have the whip on one on each side. Not too bad. So there we go. Now, so far, I still like Gypsy Avenger. So Guardian Bravo is kind of in the bottom so far, and we'll see how it goes with was it Sabratina and the big guy. I forgot the something with Titan. And I'll review those next. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this review. Hope you guys like it. If you got questions, let me know. Again, Gamma from Tatsu Hobby. And that's about it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.